Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We'll read the shlokas. First shlok. I hope you all have got books. If you don't have, who cares? Satchidananda Kandaya Jagadankurhetave Sadoditaya Purnaya Namo Nantaya Vishnave Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Grathitam Nirmalam Shivam Sadacharam Pravakshami Yoginam Jnana Siddhaye. There are four things required to be known when we study anything. That four things are called as Anubandha Chatushtay. Four things. Anubandha qualification. This is necessary. First is, we must know who is Adhikari, who is qualified to study this. Meaning, on the spiritual path, there is no backdoor entry. There is no reservation quota. You have to be qualified. See? Like if you take music, तुमको क्या चाहिए अभी? बंद करो. So, like if you go in music, for music it is not only the scheduled caste should sing. See? Games. No, only who is in minority, he is good player. No. As you go to the higher level of life, only qualification counts, nothing else. And when we come to the truth, it is the height of attainment. And therefore you will come to know saints and sages are in every community. See? Whether they are Brahmins or Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Indian, non-Indian, Hindu, Muslim, everywhere saints and sages, because from the absolute standpoint, all the differences are null and void. Therefore, to study the scriptures, we must have the qualification, Adhikari. Then the second thing is, what is the subject matter that we are studying? We do not know. See? We must know what we are studying. Are we here to get our desires fulfilled? Then go and jump in the sea. Your desires will be fulfilled. See? Are we here to get peace? You are getting peace. Not here, at your home. When you are out of your house, your home is at peace. This I learned from you people only. There was one man who brought his mother to me when we were just going to leave for Badrinath. Swami, please take my mother. I am not a good son. I could not take her. Please take her. I said, there is no place. No. And you know, when Punjabis work, they will see that they have done it. So he, in front of everybody, caught hold of my feet and hitting. Unless you take, I will not leave you. No, I can't kick that elderly person. Punjabis know how to get their work done. Yena kena prakarena. So, I said, okay. Somehow we got her. Payment Maharaj, I said, yes, give. No, not in front of everybody, I'll give you backside the car. I said, all right, we went backside. How much? I said, 5,000. This is the rate we are taking from everybody. I'll give you 10,000. I said, we don't need that. No. Next time, whenever you are going anywhere, book for my mother. That day I realized that when you are here, peace is at home. See, friends, what is the prayojan? Why we are seeking this? What is the subject matter? What we are studying? And important, what is our relationship, sambandha? So, adhikari, vishay, prayojan and sambandha. These are the four things should be clear in our mind when we study scriptures. See? So, adhikari, I told you in the morning class, the Viveka Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shataka Sampatti and Mokshitva. This is adhikari. You are qualified in this way. Then the second thing comes, the subject matter is Sadacharam Pravakshami. Subject matter is Sadachar. See? This is what we are studying. We'll see what is that Sadachar. Then the third thing is Prayojan. Prayojan is, here it is said, Jnana Siddhaye. You will come to discover your essential nature. See? When you see some dream and you see some horrible things, and then whatever may be the reason, you wake up from the dream, thereafter will try to correct the dream or events? No. Now we are awakened to our real nature, the waker. Jnana Siddhaye. See, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gavanam Vrata Paripalana Thavadanam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena. There are two things. One is the means and second is the goal. So karma, upasana, going to temple, doing namaskar, going around the mountains, Kailash. See, those who come from Kailash, you can see there. I had been to Kailash, and one Amma, she got that waters from Manas Sarovar. And in our satsang, she, with very all sincerity, filled in small bottles, and about 100 of them. Swamiji, you please distribute to all these things. I said, why should I distribute? Don't tell me work. I don't like work. No, when you tell, they will take. I said, I will not give to anybody. Don't impose your spirituality on others. This is how many people do. They go to some temple, Maharaji Mahaga Prasad. Whether he wants or he doesn't want. Or take this vibhuti. Don't do that. See, spiritual life is not a charity. See, I had been to Puttaparthi and or I had been to Tirupati, and from there I got this prasad. But I could not meet you, Swamiji, for last two years. So this is the prasad, fresh. Don't do that. Don't impose your spirituality on others. This is how many people get allergic to Vedanta, because these half-baked Vedantis, they go on talking and telling to everybody, do you know what is Atma, what is Brahman? I don't want to know. Relax. See? That is not spirituality. Jnana Siddhaye. We have to know ourselves. We don't have to tell others what they should do. This is what happens many times. They want to tell others what others should do. Namaskar karo, namaskar karo. Now the young boy, he wants to just namaste. Over. No, not this way. Bend down and do 10 times namaskar. That child is developing allergy to namaskar. Because we become someone great and others are ignorant. Don't do that. That is not spiritual life. Jnana Siddhaye. So karma, upasana, yoga, these are the means. That is not the goal. And when the goal is reached, means are dropped. Like you came here by flight or train, then you drop the aeroplane and the train. Then you came by a taxi to this place, you dropped the taxi, entered. Now with your shoes you came up to the lecture hall, you dropped the shoes outside and then you came. When you came inside as a seeker, you have to drop everybody and be only the seeker. Therefore our Mahamantra, Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Don't become a guru to anybody. We have to remain as a seeker throughout life. The day we take a position of a guru or a Mahatma, we have closed all the doors of wisdom. I know everything. Andho mein Kana Raja. See, friends. Therefore, prayojan, what is the prayojan? What is the purpose? Jnana Siddhaya. We have to know ourselves. Now, one quick, simple thing I'll tell you. What is the meaning of Jnana Siddhi? Don't struggle for vision of God. Don't struggle to get certificate from the people. Oh, he is very nice, he is very good, he is very useless. You don't become great because somebody tells you. You don't become useless because somebody tells you. We must know what we are. Now, people also say that I am beautiful. They have to get work done from you. Don't we do with our kids? When we want to get the work done, Dabbu is so nice, without even my telling, if Dadi Ma wants the water, he gets it. Now that dumb fellow is listening. He will. We are worse than that. That is not spiritual life. Jnana Siddhaya. Then what is Jnana Siddhi? Be attentive. Sadachar. Let the Sat, the reality, express through us. That is the subject matter. And what is the expression of this divinity? 3 ways. Sat, Chit, Ananda. We live, we let others live. But what happens? Mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, they don't leave themselves to live. They will tell what others should do. Forget about others. See? Then what are you doing, Swamiji? I am talking to myself. Like we have the cow for milk, is it not? Do we have the cow for gobar and gomutra? See? These people who are engaged in this gobar and gomutra, I'll tell you one experience. Some place we went, and then on the way our car, I think puncture, so we got down till he repairs. Then there was some cattle farm, so just to time pass, I went there. There was one old lady in the car. It is her car, so I can't throw her out. So somebody, wait, I am coming. Everywhere you have to go. I am coming. Then she took that Bisleri bottle, 2 liters, emptied it on the ground. 20 rupees gone. And then she came, Swamiji, I was thinking, where can I get the gomutra? So it's good you are going to this cattle farm. I will collect gomutra. I said, my God, now whole journey will be sugandha of gomutra. You cannot tell these old ladies anything. Neither they know anything, nor they want to listen to anybody. Then I said, what to do with this lady now? Because that is her car. I am a slave. Then I invoked my Bhagwan Krishna. I said, Kanhaiya, kya karu? He gave me an idea. So we went inside. I said, Amma, see, these are all English cows. They are not Indian cows. So what? They give urine. They don't give gomutra. Urine, yes, they give urine because they are Angrezi. In Angrez, there is no gomutra. It's only urine. Collect the urine. She added what? Very good. Amma, you are really devoted to Bhagwan Krishna and great Indian cows. Wow. Purpose was save myself from this gomutra and mala. So we keep the animal or the cow for milk. Gomutra and gobar is byproduct, is it not? Be attentive. I am talking to you, addressing myself is the milk. If you are getting it, it is a gomutra. Gobar. Net result will be you will get the stink. And the stink is you start teaching everybody. See? Therefore, Jnana Siddhaye, let the divine express through us as Sat Chit Ananda. Sat is you live, let others live. Don't bother, don't meddle in anybody's life. No, but children don't understand. Have you understood? Get beyond requirement involved. See, one of my friend, his mother was 98. Naturally, the son will not be small. He was 75 or something like that. Every time she will ask, बेटा खाना खाया, बहू ने खाना दिया तुमको? Imagine, बेटा, he is a बाप. See, this kind of getting involved in anybody's life, we have to draw a line. Thus far, not further. You have destroyed your life, let them destroy their life. No, we want to help them in destroying. Don't do that. So, Sat, you live happily, let others live themselves. Then the second thing is Sat Chit. Chit is knowledge. Don't cheat anybody and don't get cheated by anybody. Lead an alert, vigilant, quiet life. Spirituality doesn't mean anybody can make a doormat of you. No. Lead a intelligent life, not dull-witted. Otherwise people will take you for a ride. Never do that. And third expression of the divine through us is Ananda. Mauj mein raho, be happy. And what is Ananda? Sarvam Paravasham Dukkham, Sarvam Atmavasham Sukham, Etad Vidyad Samasena Lakshanam Sukha. All dependence is misery, all independence is happiness. Don't be dependent on anybody for anything in life. Be with everybody, but not dependent. Here you have given the couples together in the same room. No? So same samsara is going on here. As the age grows, man becomes useless and wife becomes useful. Here also the same thing at home. Brush kahan hai? Where is the brush? Do you think she talks about very lovingly? Darling, the brush is... दिखता नहीं क्या? Unless he gets the morning Onkar, till then their day doesn't begin. Then the second thing. But where is the pest? अंधे हो गए क्या? Never straight answer. I got it. In old age. But where is my denture? Because at night they take out the denture. कहाँ रख दिया भूल गए? Sarvam Paravasham Dukkham. There are people who cannot close the zip of their own suitcase. For that also they require a wife. Absolutely dependent on every small little things. Discover your freedom, my friends. That is Ananda. So, what is the Sadachara subject matter? Subject matter is not to get anything out of the world, but to express the divinity through us. When Paramatma expresses through a person, he is called Mahatma. Because Jivatma and Paramatma are one. Like, sweet tea and sugar. What is the difference? Tea could be more sweet or less sweet. Sugar is standardized. Because sugar has its original sweetness. Tea has borrowed sweetness. Jiva or you and me, we are borrowed existence. Therefore, sometime good, sometime bad, sometime good, sometime bad, sometime bad, sometime bad. See? But the divine is beyond all these relative expressions. This is the meaning of Sadacharam Pravakshami. To whom? Yoginam. Who is the Adhikari? Yogi. Don't go to Uttar Pradesh. Yogi means the one who is committed to the cause. We have done everything in life. Very good. Gone through all the good and bad experiences. And my friends, if you are a seeker, you will start learning from your own experiences every moment. When we learn from our experiences every moment, we grow wise with every experience. And if we don't learn from our experiences, we grow old and otherwise. And those who grow old and otherwise, they are a problem for others and they are a problem for themselves. See? Therefore, Yoginam, the one who is committed to know the self. All other things are only means. Means are meant to be used and thrown. KG1 we have gone, afterward we have thrown that school, the teacher, everything. Middle school we have gone, thereafter we have thrown that and went away. High school we have gone, we have thrown. College we have gone, we have thrown. This is the way spiritual life is. But whole life going to the temple, 10, hey Bhagwan, how many? Bhagwan gets tired of these people. Therefore the mudra, you know the mudra of all the gods in our religion? This is not Abhay mudra. This is enough. Kitna magoge? Enough. How much will you ask? And if you don't listen, I'll give one. See, friends, stop asking from God. If you have to ask, ask one thing. Oh Lord, let me not have a single passing bad thought about anybody in this universe, in dream, in waking, or even for fun. Good thoughts are not problem, bad thoughts are problem. That bad thoughts are hatred. See, relax, relax. The net result is your mind will remain undisturbed. So don't create friends or enemies in this world. Be friendly with everybody and be indifferent to the inimical thoughts. So, Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Grathitam Nirmalam Shivam. Now, what is said in all the Vedanta is this Satchidananda. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta. Vedanta is the ultimate in knowledge. It is not the end of the Vedas, no. Ultimate in knowledge. One is the knowledge. Second is the ultimate in knowledge. Third is the wrong knowledge. All these are the variations of the same knowledge. Like space, then north, east, west, south. These are the variations of the space. But they are not real. Space is real. In the same manner, the absolute knowledge is real. The incomplete knowledge is because identified with the body. The wrong knowledge is because we are influenced by the modifications of the mind. See? Therefore, Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta, immaculate, non-dual, absolute self is our essential nature. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta, Grathitam Nirmalam Shivam. This is what is here taught, Grathitam, spoken of, Nirmalam Shivam, which is free from the limitations of the three gunas of Prakriti, and it is absolutely auspiciousness. That Sadachara, I shall tell you how this can be experienced by us. This is what is the subject matter of this particular topic that we are seeing. Now we start. Now from here, all the sadhana that we people do, the meaning is indicated here. I will not be able to explain you all things in very exhaustive detail. Everything is contained in the book. So everything has got 2-3 understanding, like going or doing puja. Now what is the meaning of puja for an ignorant person? What is the puja meaning for the seeker? What is the meaning of puja for the illiterate or for not illiterate, for the wise man? Similarly, Gayatri Japa we do. For what Gayatri Japa is done? For the ignorant, for the seeker and for the wise. Meaning is the same, but who is the adhikari? Who is doing it? These are the 3 things to be understood about. There are about a dozen normal spiritual practices which are really the religious practices. They are not spiritual practices. In this religious practice, the doer is important. I am doing this, I am doing that, I want this, I want that. Therefore, if you read all these stotras, at the end of the stotra you get Phalashruti. If you do this thing, your desires will be fulfilled. If you want children, you will get children. If you want your mother-in-law to die, she will die. Everything will happen. Chant this. See? How simple it is. So all our upasana is not for God, for fulfillment of our desires. That is not spiritual life. It is samsara. Therefore, remember this takeaway. Freedom from desires is realization of truth. These few moments, you are hearing the sounds, you are seeing me, but at the same time, you are not concentrating on me. You are aware of your being. This experience cannot be put in words. So here it makes no difference whether your eyes are open or closed, whether you are done pranayama or not, whether you are done japa or not, makes no difference. So every practice has these 3 things to be understood. For the ignorant, for the seeker, and for the wise man. Meaning is the same. See? When we are coming out of the airport, that person said, 500 rupees. So we would have given, because we didn't know anything. But we had our Vrishali. She started firing him in Konkani. ठीक है 50 रुपए दे दो. From 500 he came to 550. See? So the statement was same. 500 rupees, ignorant person will give, अच्छा ले लो 500. Think. So what are these practices which are commonly practiced and what we should understand while studying Sadachara? Now third mantra. Pratasmarami devasya Savitur-bharga atmanaha Varenyam tad-dhiyo yonaha Chidanande prachodayat. Now you must be reminded of this Gayatri mantra, isn't it? Similar. So, first, Pratasmarami. Normally, according to the Vedic tradition, Gayatri mantra is chanted when there are still stars seen in the sky and morning has just broken. Usha, what they call. That junction is called a Sandhya, Prata Sandhya. That is the time you are supposed to chant Gayatri mantra. But now anybody can chant anywhere, it doesn't matter. So, for the ignorant, morning means that. Then for the seeker, morning is you are fresh and ready to study. And for the wise man, Prataha, he is already awakened. See? And how do we know we are in close proximity to the divine? What are the symptoms? RT-PCR, what are the symptoms? Symptoms are you carry no burden of any desire on your head. Relax, be cheerful. That's it. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. We have got these two desires. Bhagavan says, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. Yoga is what I don't have, I should get it. Kshema, whatever I have, I should protect it. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Life is so simple. That is the real meaning of Pratakal, morning. But then we get lost only in that. Get up early in the morning, and if I cannot get up, oh, what happened? What did happen? I think last night my mother-in-law did like this. Oh, chi. Prataha. Word is the same, three meanings. Smarami, in the morning I remember, I think of, what do we think of? Today no bed tea. In this retreat, they don't have facility to provide bed tea in the bed. Prata Smarami, chai. See? Prata Smarami. Be attentive. Thinking of God is not thinking of anything. Listening to silence is not getting disturbed by any sounds. Sounds are not under our control, but hearing is under our control. And when hearing happens, when the hearer is born, see, friends, therefore, while listening satsanga, no other thing should bother us. Many times we keep on writing notes. After that, those notes are never read in lifetime. But the nice books are spoiled. Remember, knowledge happens now and here. If the truth happens then and there, it is an illusion. You are now and here. You are not then and there. Because when you are engaged in writing notes and all that thing, for what? No need. See? Therefore, Pradasmarami, no more thinking about anything. One more technique I'll tell you. This Gayatri mantra when you do, Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Or do for that purpose any mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, any mantra you do. Now do this mantra, whatever is your mantra, in your mind for next half a minute. Now you have your own experience, which cannot be translated. Now chant the same mantra, but at the time of chanting, listen also. Your own chanting you listen. Next 1 minute. Now listen. When we only chant the mantra, any mantra, Ram 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 Ram, actions do not require attention after some time. It becomes mechanical. Any action you do. And whenever we become mechanical, you are not benefited. See? But when you are listening, then you have to focus yourself on your own mantra chanting. Now see what is happening. When I am chanting, that is Kriya Shakti. Talking is Karmendriya. You are talking to yourself. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Mechanically going on. But when in addition to that you are listening, then that is your Jnana Shakti. So Kriya Shakti and Jnana Shakti, when they go together, in the language of Kundalini Shastra, this is called a Sushumna Nadi, where knowledge and action are 100% together. This is the meaning of Smarami. Prata Smarami. You can never be disturbed if you are chanting and listening. And when you are at home, start with the Vaikhari Vani. In your own room, you sit, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. You will not go to sleep. Many times people, when they get little bit of quietness, we have achieved only two extremes. One extreme is mind is multi-pointed, constantly going on. Or the other extreme is mind is zero pointed. Therefore, as the mind starts becoming quieter and quieter, they lullaby. It is not their fault. They have never learned anything, leading a life mechanically like a dumb. Lead life intelligently, not mechanically. See, these people who are mechanically doing their japa, Om Murmu Sata Sri Om Murmu Sata Sri Om Murmu. All the gods get confused. यार तेरे को बुला रहा है क्या? नहीं. That is not spiritual life, my friends. We have to learn this. Otherwise, you see many people, very, very good people, nice, decent, no bad qualities, but they cannot hold themselves in no time, Shambhavi Mudra. Only because we have not learnt anything. So, Pratasmarami, what do I remember? Devasya Savituhu Bharga Atmanaha. Devasya Bhargaha. The resplendent presence of the divine. And who is that divine? Savitu. Savitu is Surya, the sun. The nominative case of the Savitru is Savita. So Savita is the name of sun, but they give the name to the ladies. Maybe they are masculine ladies who do not know. Savita is sun, a masculine word, not feminine. So Savituhu Devasya, like the sun has its own resplendent light energy, Atmanaha, I always remain in tune with the divine presence that I am. Remember this. But what we remember, I am mother, I am father, I am husband, I am wife, useless, yeah. Enough. When you are in satsanga, you are only satsangi. When you are out of satsanga, you are nobody. But after having gone home, then what we should do? Nataka. See, I have given you many mantras about this. When you are in front of your elders, don't argue. Without listening, say yes. After some time, they will forget. Time problem is over. Those who are youngsters, yes, never mind. Forget about it. But what about wife and husband? This is the simplest thing. When the wife is talking, husband should keep quiet. When the wife is quiet, husband should not talk. Peace will prevail. Then you will remain one with yourself. This is Savituhu Devasya Bhargaha Atmanaha Smarami Prataha. This is what I remember every moment. Because for the wise man, every moment is a spiritual moment. See? So, Varenyam. Now this is Varenyam, Varaniyam. See? Here in Goa, when they print the marriage wedding cards, they write the boy's name Var and the girl's name Vadhu. So there also people ask us question. What is the meaning of Var and Vadhu? Var is Varniyam, worthy of having. What is the name of Vadhu? One who is expert in doing Vadha. अच्छे खासे आदमी को मार देती. So Varenyam Tadhyo Yonaha, that which will inspire our intellect. Satchidanande Prachodayat. So let our intellect be initiated, focused, attracted, guided towards the Chidananda, the conscious bliss that we are. That is the meaning of Gayatri Mantra. See? In Vedas, there are many stories. I have mentioned those stories here. There were so many rishis, and then they did this thing, they did this japa. That is okay. That is Pauranic thing. It is required also for the ignorant people to get involved. But now you are all wise. Feeling good, no? One person asked me this question. Swamiji, my wife tells, you go all the time to satsang. What do you get there? And I really, Swamiji, I could not tell her anything. She said, if you tell me, then I will also come. What do you get there? So please tell me, then she will also come. I said, look here, what you get you do not know, but you do get it. What is that I get? This is the only place where you are told that you are divine. You are Satchidananda. You are no less than Paramatma. Lagi raha tha. Thinking like that. But when you go anywhere in the world, get dumb, useless, good for nothing. See? One day in a meditative mode, one husband got up and he was talking to himself, little loudly. Who am I? Where from I come? What is the purpose of my life? What I have to do? Wife bounce. I don't know where from you have come. बर्तन साफ करो, क्या करना है? Remain in cheer and peace. Satchidanande prachodayat. Therefore, what is the meaning of any mantra that you are chanting? Be attentive. Let the divine express through you, and if the divine expresses through you, you have no desires. See? Therefore, don't go to any temple, any place, any Mahatma to get your desires fulfilled. Just surrender yourself. When you disappear, desires disappear. And when desires are rampant, we become a strong personality. Relax, my friend, relax. Now, how do we practice this mantra in our day-to-day life? Fourth mantra, Anvaya Vyatirekabhyam Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu Yad Ekam Kevalam Jnanam Tadevaham Param Bruhata. Now there is a technique of thinking which is explained by this word Anvaya Vyatireka. You know, one peculiar thing, none of us are ever taught how to think. Our parents never teach because they are themselves dumb. Producing children is not being a parent. That is a biological accident. See, we are never taught how to think by the parents. We are never taught how to think in the school and college. We are never taught when we go to satsanga. They are also the same thing. Ye puja, give this much dakshina and all that. Matha teko. But how to think? See, we know only two things. One is worrying and struggling for fulfilling our desires. And there is one more way of thinking. That way of thinking is contemplation. So one is chinta, second is chintanam. Now what is chinta? What is worry? Worry is a thought process wherein we are trying to solve the non-existing problems of the future. That is worry. And our majority of the time goes only in that. Constantly worrying. It's very important. One has to get out of that habit of worrying. And the second time of thinking is also thinking. But that thought process brings us back to our own source. Both are thoughts. You have to understand this. Where I have learned this. Therefore I told you, you are all my gurus. I have learned from many of you, so many things you don't know. And the real teaching is that teaching where teaching is not done, yet the learning happens. That is the right teaching. So, once I was in Lonavala and I was ironing my lungi. That is my spiritual practice. That is my meditation. So that time person dropped in the room. Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, I am doing Bharatanatyam. Oh, it's difficult to talk to you. I said, then don't talk. Now I want to ask something. I said, nothing asking. I am allergic to questions. Clean that dining table. It's very dirty. And don't throw the things on the floor. Collect it in a plate. So he cleaned everything and put it. Show me what you have done. He showed. Oh, this was spread over there. Yes. I said, now your question. What I am doing. What do you see on this lungi? Nothing. I said, open your eyes and see properly. Only wrinkles. I said, very good. You have got good eyes. Wrinkles are there. Then I said, now I am removing the wrinkles like you removed the kachra from the dining table. Remove it and collect in the same plate. Okay? And I did and show where are the wrinkles. Swamiji, I don't understand you. I said, that is Vedanta. When you understand, it is samsara. In Vedanta, you don't have to understand. You have to stand under it. Why you cannot see the wrinkles after the iron box is moved? Because wrinkles do not exist. They only appear. Exactly the same world. When you move the iron box of sleep, where are you? When are you? What are you? Karr, Brahmanandam, Paramasukadam. Where everything has gone? It has gone nowhere. It did not exist at all. But these non-existing things are making problems for us. Then after we have done this thing, then I said, now watch. I folded it properly, again did ironing. Then I showed him the crease. I said, now you tell me, what is this? He said, it is a crease. Very good. So the wrinkles are also wrinkles and the crease is also a wrinkle, is it not? Is it something other than the cloth? No. What is the difference? When wrinkles and worries are there, it brings out the ugliness of our personality. But when contemplation is single pointed, unidirectional thought flow leading to the infinite, that is the crease. And that crease brings beauty in the cloth. In the same manner, a contemplative person has a beautiful life. He is not all the time worried, barking, frustrated, anger, sleeping. No. See, friends, this is the meaning here, that Anvaya Vyatirekabhyam. So what is the reality? The cloth is the reality, and the wrinkle and the crease, they are only appearance. They are not real. If this example is clear, take another example. Gold and the ornaments. Can the ornaments exist independent of gold? No. Can the gold exist without the ornaments? Yes. So what is the reality? The gold is the reality. Exactly the same way. Can this waking experience remain without me? If I am not there, waking experience is not there. Can the dream remain without me? No. Can the deep sleep be without me? No. But I am everywhere. Without me, neither the waking, dream or deep sleep is possible. Therefore, this is the ultimate truth. But we get buried first with body identification. That is called mithyatma, illusory self. Thereafter, the secondary selves are born, gaunatma. After body identification, only mother, father, brother, sister, guru, shishya, all of them are born. See, in deep sleep, when the husband snores loudly, where from he gets the courage? He gets the courage only because I am no more husband. See? When he becomes husband, the moment identified with the body. So the man is real or the husband is real? And who is miserable? The husband is miserable. Who is not real? In simple words, that appearance which is appearing on one common substratum is not real. It is appearance. Appears but doesn't exist. Like if you look at the waves, they appear, but do they exist? Where from they have come? They have come from the ocean. They dance and go back to the ocean. Where they have gone? Nowhere. Ocean is the reality. So, Anvaya Vyatireka, by this process of Anvaya Vyatireka, come to discover the reality. Where about? See, Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu. Waking comes and goes, we are the same. Dream comes and goes, we are the same. Deep sleep comes and goes, we are the same. We do not change anywhere. These are very simple techniques. And for that, what we have to do, recognize the basic error. Our basic error is this: I am body. You may do anything in your life. Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam, Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam. Go to holy places, do the snanam and do all charity. Do nothing wrong in that. The Pandits will get some finance. But it has nothing to do with your spiritual life. See? We have to go through all this step by step. But remember, we cannot remain there only throughout life. Like we went in KG1, KG2. That time we were taught playing and taking some balls and counting, or with the fingers counting. That was beautiful, required that time. But after you have gone to MSc, and there also, if you have to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. How ugly it will look. See? Therefore, Anvaya Vyatireka Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu Yad Ekam Kevalam Jnanam. There is one absolute knowledge. It is not the knowledge of waking. It is not the knowledge of dream. It is not the knowledge of deep sleep. It is not the knowledge of samadhi. Like the space, the clouds with thunder and rains come and go. Space remains quiet. Then the clouds with the thunder comes, no rains, it goes, space remains quiet. Then there is dark night, space remains the same. And there is cloudless blue sky, the space is the same. Exactly the same way. In this conscious space, the thundering, raining clouds come, waking experience and goes. Then thundering and non-rainy clouds come and go. That is the dream. Then there is utter darkness. Deep sleep comes and goes. Then there is samadhi. Cloudless blue sky. But that also begins and ends. But the truth which is supporting all of them, Yad Ekam, Kevalam, undivided, Jnanam, that is the ultimate truth. this experience can be maintained 24/7 by one Maha Mantra, Karnataka. Don't become serious about any event or interacting with anybody. Relax. You have nothing to gain or nothing to teach to anybody. In one Mumbai, Prempuri Ashram, this happened. Two persons were sitting right in front. And one was the descendant of Kumbhakarna, and second was the factory owner of Dunlop pillows. They were sitting together. And this Kumbhakarna, in no time, by the time I finished Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, he dozed off. Now this Dunlop pillow was so convenient. So, feeling bad. Finally he moved little bit. But Kumbhakarna is born Kumbhakarna. Put his hand. Committed to sleep. See? And after the lecture was over, he was the first person to come. Swamiji, you are awesome. I said, awesome or awful, whatever it is you, because he didn't hear anything. And then he went. Then this Dunlop pillow came and became very angry. Swamiji, you saw him sleeping, why didn't you wake him up? I said, look here, what for you have come here? For happiness or misery? I came for happiness, but I said, look here, you only came seeking happiness. He has discovered happiness. So those who sleep in the satsang, I honor them and respect them. Who cares? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? But we get disturbed because somebody is coming late, somebody has done. Who cares? Don't bother. Will the sky bother for the clouds? And this all can be possible only with one mantra. Wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever we are, we should be 100%. That's it. And even during that time, like what? Karnataka. So you will be playing different roles. In the waking, play the role of waker, but don't become miserable. Play the role of dreamer, don't become miserable. Play, even if it is the role of misery, play so sincerely. Others should feel miserable, but you enjoy. Maja hai. See? You see those actors who have to play a role of a very miserable person on the road, on the stage, and he is tortured, he is abused, he is beaten. See? That time, the audience start crying. That time, you know what goes in the mind of that actor? Arey dumb, you are paying and crying really. I am paid and I am crying fake. I am not miserable. See, I am only playing the role of a husband. I am not a husband. See, the day you start playing drama in your life, therefore all the spiritual life, if you want to understand, two words. Either life is a Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. That's it. Don't become too serious about anything in this world. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.